if you want to deal with waste, or actually you want to become zero waste, there's two things you could do. You can either make sure that part of the waste is being recycled, or you can reduce the waste that cannot be recycled. So we have a question of how to design aircraft meals and also how to treat them. Now, the current history has shown that there is a lot of room to increase the recycled materials from cabin waste over the ones that are incinerated and buried via landfill. And this is the base, the grounds on which we have a panel today to discuss what can we do to do it.
Finally, we got this groundbreaking news last year during the summer season, providing a proper clarification of what the regulation comprises and what's in scope. So basically, everything that it's an animal byproduct or contaminated by an animal byproduct fall under the scope of the regulation. So if an item has not been in touch, it's not an animal byproduct or has not been in touch with, wouldn't follow under the regulation being able to recycle or divert from category 1.
As you can imagine, the Netherlands is a small country, so we only have international flights. So our interpretation of international cabin waste was that also from a European destination, there are this strict regulation. But thanks to this group and sharing the knowledge, we discovered, oh, it's really about intercontinental destinations. So that's why we are now, see that there is more room to improve in our current processes, even with the current legislation.
So at KLM, we have a strict process in place, firm structures, how to segregate waste on board, on European flights as well on intercontinental flights. We have our cabin crew instructed, and we do keep that updated at all times because things can, of course, change regarding regulations. Next to that, we are collaborating, of course, with our suppliers and with our caterers and, of course, airports worldwide to make steps in collaboration there. But, well, we do have challenges, of course, and Daniela was touching upon that subject just now. We have a variability of regulations and rules. If we talk about all our outstations, Schiphol is, so to say, a little bit more easy, of course. It's the Netherlands. We know all these rules and regulations, also the updates. They change quite quickly. They can change in different countries, and we have to be compliant to that, of course. We have been talking about waste reduction, and once the food is on the plane and once it gets to cases, how can we minimize the waste? What if we look at it from another perspective? What if we try to find out what our guests on board would like to eat and would like to drink, and that we know exactly what they would like? That would be the perfect world, because we load exactly what they want and there would be no waste. So the last 2 years, we have been working with different technologies to see how we can actually measure these unused items that come in from on board at Schiphol. And well, we've been testing a lot. The one that we stick to for now, we work with computer vision, and actually we are now counting at KLM catering services the drinks. We're focusing on drinks for now, the drinks that come back from 2 specific flights, and we do it on a daily basis. And we hope by gathering all these data to gain specific insights, like what time of day, what kind of passengers are on board, are these transfer passengers, etc., etc. We try to recognize patterns so that we can load more optimal. We don't want to load too much, but we also, we want to load enough. So this is something that we have been working in close cooperation with KLM Catering Services, and well, we expect a lot from that. We have already been reducing drinks on board. we load a lot of water on board. Of course, it is needed, but we load too many drinks. So we could avoid waste with that, and of course also reduce our weight on board, which is very important. So yes, innovation plays a large role, and we are really in an innovating, we are innovating here. We try to also collaborate with other airlines, see what they are doing. We have the aviation challenge where we exchange information on these kind of developments. So we really hope to learn technology-wise, but also process-wise, because it's not that easy to insert this in your regular process at a catering unit.
Because of this better insights that we have now, thanks to the waste scans, etc., and the better separation, we are able to upcycle. So that we are now that the third party can make orange soap from the orange peels. That's really upcycling and making a product out of it. And I think here in the thinking, our airport is already getting circular, that it's not like a waste stream, but that the waste stream has value and that you can make a new product out of it. And the same with the coffee grounds, of course. That's the thing that pops up in my mind, and therefore, that's also one of our elements in the roadmap.
And I hope that with all the knowledge shared today, inspiration and new collaboration will happen so that we can together make sure that whenever passengers will join and visit the airport environment, that they will not just see terminals and runways and luggage belts, but that they will actually see the breathing example of circularity in action.